Life in the Philippines. Weird things happen every day. So one of the things that happened tonight to show you that the way people think here is very different than the rest of the world. I went to the 7-Eleven, and four of us ended up in a standoff where nobody was walking, nobody was moving because everyone was waiting for everyone else to move. And it shows you the strange way that they think. The employee saw me come in. She's heading for the drinks. I head for the drinks. There's two people that came before me who were at the drinks, which is in the back corner. The employee wanted to pick up a box on the floor and move it. I wanted to go get a drink, and the people at the drinks wanted to come back and pay. So we've got, people coming towards me, the woman in front of me, and me walking towards the drinks. So what happened was I stopped to let them pass, and it's the Philippines, so they stopped to let me pass. That's what they do. If you stop to let somebody pass, they will stop also. If you don't stop, they won't stop. It's just insane. So I stopped to let them pass, and then they stopped, and it's just really weird. And you see the expressions on their faces. They act like they think they did something wrong because they did. They're not paying attention, but I'm letting them pass. They just had these weird expressions on their faces, and the woman quickly moved out of the way, and she's crouching down where the box is. And I know that once we get in this situation, they're never going to do anything. So we all end up moving again at the same time. Now, common sense says the people that are in the back corner should leave first. Person who stops to let other people pass, you should accept and pass, not stop and stare at the person. So what they do is they see me as a foreigner, so they stop because they panic. The women especially, they panic and they freeze. And sometimes they will freeze and literally stand in front of you and won't even move. And it might be because I'm older that they thought, well, the older person has to go first. But, common sense says, why would I go three people in front of me in front of the refrigerator to get water when three of you are going in the other way or two of you are going in the other way? You guys are leaving, you should leave. And common sense says if I stop, I stopped and stood to the side to let them pass. It's not like I stood there like that. So another thing that happens, this was like 2 nights ago, a guy was buying a frozen TV dinner at 7-Eleven, and they got to warm it up using the microwave. The guy working at the register, he will wait until the microwave is done before he helps the next customer. Can't help two customers at the same time. So if it takes a minute, he's just going to stand there for 1 minute while the microwave is ticking down. And then he takes it out and hands it to the customer. And it's like, you could have rang up my bottle of water in that time, and I could have been out of here. So that's another thing that they do often. Another thing that's strange, which happens almost every day, you go up and you say, I'd like to buy an ice cream, and they say, how many? And I'm like, I come here every day for months. I'm by myself and I buy one ice cream. Do you think you're going to sell me 5 ice creams or something? So that's something that they do often. It's really weird. And even if I order a bottle of water, if I go somewhere like McDonald's and say I want one hamburger and a bottle of water, they will say how many bottles of water. And I don't understand why they're so obsessed with the quantity on the bottles of water and the ice cream, but that's the way it is. So when I parked my motorcycle, I think it was last night, I parked right near the door, but then like 6 motorcycles showed up. They all blocked me in. That's the way they are. They don't. There's plenty of spaces. You could park 20 motorcycles there, but they don't care. They just block you in. Even if literally moving 1 foot, they're not blocking you in. They block in the motorcycles. So I come out and I see like all these guys sitting there from their motorcycle gang. And I go and I open my trunk, put my helmet on, close the trunk, and I'm thinking, there's a motorcycle right here, and all the guys are literally right there. We can shake hands. None of them moved. And it's like, this has got to be one of your guys' motorcycles. So at some point, there was a guy sitting next to my tire, because my tire goes up to the curb, and he's sitting on the curb. And then there's another guy next to him. The guy next to him goes like this. And he's looking at his friends with like this look of fear on his face. For like, I'll do exactly how much time he did. He was like, and then he finally gets up and he moves the motorcycle. And I'm like, dude, man, just get up and move the motorcycle. I shouldn't have to ask you, and you don't have to do like the big drama. Like he can't fathom that he parked in the wrong spot. He did. The other thing that they do, if you park near the doorway, they play with the mirrors, they break my mirrors, and they shut the headlights off. And it happened again. I parked near the door, the headlights were off. So that's typical. Every day you got to go with this stuff here in the Philippines. And I live in a small town, and everywhere else in the world, I never had these experiences. People have very severe social anxiety, and they'll tell you, you'll have adults that are like 50 years old tell you that they're shy. I went on a date with a woman. So this is something I talked about in previous videos. They have very bad attitudes, and they say everyone's a liar, everyone's a cheater, everyone's a scammer. We sent like 5 messages back and forth, agreed to meet the day, the time, and the place. I said, okay, Sunday, noon, 7-Eleven. Guess what the next message was? She starts asking me about my girlfriend. Already she's starting to accuse me of being a cheater. And I was like, oh my God. I'm literally about to think, how am I going to break it to this woman? I'm no longer interested in her. I'm tired of all the accusations. You're a cheater. Where's your wife? Do you live with your girlfriend? They don't say, do you have a wife? They say, where's your wife? Why isn't your wife with you? This is a woman that we just arranged a date on a dating website. So luckily, she posted another message saying like, oh, this is what she said. I think I saw you. Last time I was there, I saw a foreigner with his Filipina girlfriend and 3 children. I think it was you, is what she said to me. And I wanted to say, it wasn't me. You think wrong. Cancel the date, is what I wanted to say. Because I'm tired of all these people going on with the cheating. I don't cheat on any woman. Never have, never will. I have no reason to. And luckily she said something else. I don't remember what it was. And I did meet her. So these people are nutty. They're really nutty. Like, so the next morning, I said, I'm going to contact you at 11 a.m. I get up. Oh, I might have gone over time. I'm going to go over time. I got to end it here. Maybe I'll tell this. It's not that good of a story. This is Travel with Dave. Keep on traveling.